Hello Raiders, my name is August Kane.
And I'm Emma Jones, and today we've got some interesting news for you today. Last week, a highway in Ohio was closed off because of a surprisingly sweet situation. Last Thursday, at around 6 in the morning, two trucks crashed into each other, and one of them happened to be carrying tons of chocolate and caramel.
Thankfully, nobody was hurt in the accident, and a local fire department came by to clean up the mess. The destination the trucks were traveling to is still under investigation, but the highway was reopened rather quickly, only 2 hours later.
2 hours might be a long wait for some people, but imagine waiting 60 years to top the music industry.
6 decades after its release, the Christmas time hit, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, finally topped the music chart. Brenda Lee, and the artist behind this Christmas classic, couldn't believe her ears whenever she found out. At 78 years old and 65 years after the song's debut, it's finally getting the recognition it deserves.
This will mark the record for the longest climb to the number one spot for the Billboards.
Speaking of number ones, next up is our number one,
and only,
sportsman Cole Fowler.
John is a smart kid. He has good friends he wants to see again. So John drives responsibly. He silences his phone when he drives, and always remembers to wear his seatbelt. He stops at red lights and goes when they turn green. He keeps his music low so he can hear his surroundings. Paul, on the other hand,
Thank you, Emma. I'm Cole Fowler bringing you the Sports Minute. Last Tuesday, our Lady Red Raiders basketball team beat the Lady Blaze 50-48 with a buzzer beater from the Player of the Week, Natalie Barnes. Tuesday night, our Red Raider boys got a very needed victory against the Franklin County Rebels, 57-50, with the Player of the Game, Cooper Reed, scoring 22 points for our Red Raider basketball team. Tonight, our basketball team plays against the Blackman Blaze, so come out and support your Red Raider basketball team. Go Raiders! MTSU won at least 7 games, 7 times over the past 11 seasons. Monday, the Blue Red Raider football coach, Rick Stockstill, was fired due to his poor performance. They also hired a new head coach, Coach Derek Mason, who was named the 15th head coach, the end of an era and the beginning of another. That's all for your Sports Minute. Next up is August with your weather.
Pop quiz. What's the number one cause of death for teens ages 16 through 19? You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
Thank you, Cole. I'm August, and this week's weather is going to be very similar to last week's, cold and wet. So let's take a look at the forecast. As you can see, the temperatures will drop as the week goes on. Today will be sunny with a high of 61, though it will drop to 51 with a 70% chance of rain later on in the night. During the weekend, there are high chances of rain ranging from 20 to 90%. Focusing on the weekend, you'll see that Saturday has a high of 64 and a low of 40, while Sunday's high is 52, dropping down to a cold 26 later on in the day. Take note of how cold Sunday is because you're not going to want to be outside too long, especially once it gets dark. Keeping with the theme of cold temperatures, Monday's high will be only 43, dropping back down to 24. That being said, the cold weather and rain will undoubtedly affect your ability to go outside, whether it be for activities or simple tasks like going to the store. Because of that, I suggest you prepare to cozy up in bed with a good book or just to watch TV. Either way, you're going to want a blanket. Up next is Steven with our weekly Florida Man story.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
Thanks, August. I'm Steven, and I'm here with your Florida Man Minute. This week, a 6-year-old brat in Florida is facing charges after he hurled sausages at his older brother, police said. According to the arrest affidavit from the Pinellas County Police Department, 6-year-old Ray Allen got into a heated argument with his older brother in the backyard of the St. Petersburg home on Saturday. Police said that Allen hurled the sausages directly towards his brother's right side of his face. Man, I'd hate to meet that guy. When local authorities arrived, they quickly broke up the feuding brothers and arrested Allen. Responding EMS personnel had to use a saline solution to wash out the victim's eyes. Police noted in the affidavit that Allen may have been under the influence of alcohol. Allen was arrested on charge of domestic battery and booked into the county jail. That guy is the worst. On Monday, Allen was released from jail. He pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor charges, but a circuit court judge ruled an order barring him from contacting his older brother following the incident. The weapon in question was not seized by the officers. The officers also did not specify the type of sausage used. Next time you get in an argument with your sibling, maybe don't act like such a wiener, or it could get you time in jail. This has been Steven with your Florida Man Minute. See you next week.
This is Stacy and Chad. They're in their last year in high school. They just found out that Stacy is pregnant. And Stacy is in the 30% of teen mothers who will not finish high school. And she will go through this alone because Chad is one of the 8 of 10 teen fathers who are deadbeats.
Wait, what? What am I supposed to do?
You just gotta remember to ask, do you want fries with that? You are also one of the 25% of teen mothers who will have another baby.
I didn't ask for this.
Actually, you did.
People are in a giving mood this holiday season. The Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security Driver Services Division hopes to use that feeling to benefit the needy in Tennessee. Named the Hearts Full of Love Food Drive, Tennesseans can bring non-perishable food items to any driver services centers from December 4th through January 31st.
The items will be donated to various food banks across the state to help those in need this holiday season. Commissioner Jeff Long said that many of our fellow Tennesseans struggle with food insecurity. This holiday season, we can give a gift of kindness and help feed our neighbors. I would urge every student to consider donating to this cause. It's simple, takes little effort, and it's something we can all do this holiday season. Donations can be taken to the Tullahoma Driver Services Center during the hours of operation. Let's make sure no one goes hungry this holiday season.
Speaking of the drive, on a sadder note, this week tragedy struck in our tiny town when a fire blasted through our local rescue squad headquarters, which damaged and destroyed equipment, vehicles, and Christmas donations.
It was suspected the fire started from a battery exploding in one of the squad's trucks around 8 p.m. on Monday night. Despite this happening, the squad remained functional and responded to a call on Tuesday morning the following day.
The squad's toy drive donations were destroyed, and many businesses are hosting their own drives to help replace lost resources, including Zaxby's, Radio Academy, and high school itself. Continuing, and that will bring us to the end of today's news. I'm Emma Jones.
And I'm August Kane, and this was Raider TV.